Good morning. Welcome to my Friday because tomorrow's my birthday, so I took the day off. Not something I normally do because I don't like my birthday for a variety of reasons. But that's my first goal for the year is to not hate my birthday. My friend said that once I accomplish that one, then I should pick another one. I don't know if I'm going to completely not hate my birthday, but I'm gonna work on it. So here's a story of why I don't like it. One, my brother's birthday was January 2nd. My mom's was January 14th, mine's January 16th. So after Christmas and all those birthdays, like I knew my mom really didn't get a birthday. And that was hard as a kid. Like, we didn't have a lot of money, so it was always an issue. They always made sure that I had a good birthday, but kids aren't going to class, so there's yelling out there. It was always just stressful. And then about the time you start learning, like, I had to find a different analogy. The babies take 9 months to grow. I started calculating. I saw something about when my parents were married, so August 10th, 1974, and I was born January 16th, 1975, and my brain went, that's not computing, right? So they told me. I was a big fat accident. My parents, neither one wanted to get married. Neither one wanted kids. They wanted to be single, stay single, whatever. But my mom got pregnant, and my mom said to my dad, I'm pregnant, blah, blah, blah. My dad says, I don't want anything to do with this. This is essentially your problem. Like, that's not the words they used. He didn't want to be involved. And my mom said, that's fine. I will raise the baby myself. My dad came back and said, no, that's not what I want. Whatever. They got married. They were had another baby after 5 years. That always kind of screwed me up too, because I was an accident, but they tried for 5 years to have my brother. And then they were together till my mom died in 1999. So it's not like it was terrible for them. But I'm not even really sure if my parents were actually together at the time. I think they had dated. But at the time my mom got pregnant, I don't even know if they were together. Both of them are gone right now, and I can't ask. I could ask my mom's best friend. But it was not a secret that their lives would be different and better for them had I not been born. Now, as a mom now and as an adult, I look at that differently because, you know, however it was said, not in anger necessarily, but like frustration, whatever. Say things you don't necessarily, they don't come out the way you mean them, you know? But still, like, on the other hand, as a mom, if that were the case, I would never let Kenny know that. So that's all kind of, and my therapist asked me Tuesday, like, why is everything your fault? And I couldn't answer that question, but it's always been my fault. Like, I've always felt like responsible and like I needed to apologize for everything. So that's why I don't like my birthday. And it's just been like an evolution of hatred toward it, of not liking myself, so it made it worse and worse. And I'm not liking the angle of this video, but I'm not redoing it. That radio, it sounds like there's going to be a fight, smackdown in the old high school. Seems to be the norm. So yeah, I hate the angle in which I'm filming this, but I'm not redoing it because I'm not saying it again. Again, I know my parents loved me, and it's not like I had a bad childhood, anything. I always had what I needed. I have tons of good memories, but that's a lot of why I hate my birthday. I was an accident. I know lots of people are accidents, and they're huge blessings to their parents. I get that, and I look at it different now. But there's that part of my brain And that's why my goal this year is to not hate it, because that part of my brain that wants me to stay there needs to be quieter, because it's not true, and maybe was never as true as it always seemed to me. I think, again, I know my parents loved me. I loved my parents. Yeah. So that's it, in case anyone's wondering, or anyone's been in that position, or anyone else doesn't like their birthday. Maybe you and I can figure out how to not hate them together. Anyway, if no one's told you I love you today, I love you.